The initial drive to come to Tech Shop, it really ranges from people who don't really know what they're doing and just curious to people who come in and specifically, I want to make this or that. But what keeps them coming back is you have access to such a wide variety of not only equipment, but the different influences and the culture that is in Tech Shop. So Tech Shop culture, it's more than just a working space. It's the people within it that make it up, and that drives the culture. So, Tech Shop San Jose is San Jose. It's hard to explain. It's just something that I love about being in San Jose and downtown. We've got the techies, we've got the nerds, we've got the geeks that are into, what people would typically categorize as, oh, Silicon Valley has to do with computers and high tech. But the reality of who we are when you live here is we're inventors, we're creators, we're artists. We build hardware, we create things that are fun, we're social. And that's what you see in a space like this.
What I've invented here is the IC3. It's a multi-bay charging station for just about any phone that you want to put into it. Apple iPad and the Apple 5 and the Apple 4 phone. So with this USB port, you can plug into it and charge an Android, a Samsung Galaxy, or just about any device that charges with an USB power. When I'm being creative, I'm just totally in my comfort zone. So it's 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, and that 99% is really where you can't give up. You've got to hold your course even though you feel like giving up, and you've just got to keep at it until you get it. And a lot of times you'll go to bed thinking about a problem, and you'll wake up in the middle of the night, or you'll wake up in the morning, or a day later, and your idea will come about when you're not trying hard, but you're out on a bus ride, or playing basketball, or going to a movie, or doing something, and then all of a sudden this idea, the solution will pop in your head.
I'm Genevieve Santos, and I am an illustrator, and I'm a business owner of Le Petit Elephant. So a lot of my pieces have a childlike whimsy to them, and I think a lot of it draws from my own childhood. I'm still a kid at heart. I just had a show in San Mateo, and it was all based on me growing up as a geek. I like being around kids. I don't want any, maybe because that'll force me to grow up, and I don't want to ever grow up. I want to keep drawing like this because it comes from me personally. All of the boys that you see in my pieces are guys that I've dated. So blonde boy is a certain guy that I've dated, guy with glasses is another. But yeah, I do value those moments when I get to collaborate with people, whether it's another artist or if it's a customer, because they're inviting me to participate in something that's usually very meaningful, whether it's their wedding or a baby shower. Or I've had to do I do pieces. I also did a breakup piece, which was weird. So the full range of moments I get to participate in, and it's an honor.
It's such a beautiful thing to be able to create something, look at it afterwards, appreciate it, and I seen a lot of people in here with different projects, different types of projects like Paul mentioned. This place fosters creativity and ingenuity.
There are so many, I would say that almost everybody here is a dreamer.
Yeah.
And
they dream big.
And the people here are, oh, I had this idea, I'm gonna go do it. And how do I get it done? And that's inspiring to be around people who not only dream, but actually fulfill those dreams.
They're not talkers, they're doers.